Hey guys, Rinker Dinker here. Today we got another review. We're gonna be doing the Kriss Vector. This is another Amazon Nerf gun. I put quotations at the Nerf part because it's not made by Nerf. It's just some random Chinese company. But yeah, it's shell ejector, shoots these tiny little darts. This is the suction cup one. They also have normal one, but they are just absolutely tiny. These are the shells, pretty normal. So yeah, we'll start with the front. No in-strike barrel lug. Okay, I'm not gonna start doing that, but it does come with a suppressor, which just screws on. It's just friction fit. You don't actually have to screw it on. But I think that looks really cool. But you don't want it, you can just take it off. Below that, we have a Picatinny rail. It does come with a bunch of attachments, like this grip that is supposed to go in there. There's a little button on the side that you just push in. I really don't like the look of that, and I think it's just more comfortable to hold it like this. So, and it just comes with so many attachments and gizmos. We'll get into that later. But underneath the Picatinny rail, we have a little comfortable place to rest your hand. It's also in a good spot because that's the mag release. Super weird spot to put it, but if your hand's already here, then it's kind of easy to just do that and pull out the mag. And above that, that's where the shells come out. And on the other side, we have the selector. Now, when it's on manual, there would be a bolt here that you pull back, and that basically turns it into a springer. But right out of the box, I tried to do that, and it just snapped off, as you can see. I know a lot of YouTubers have reviewed this, and none of them have had that issue, which is really weird. But when it's on auto, battery mode, full auto, does come with a battery. And yeah, moving on to the grip. Grip feels alright. It could be much better. And the top is a little tough. Like, it really messes with your thumb. That could get really uncomfortable really fast. Trigger feels normal, nothing special about that. Moving on to the stock. Stock is pretty nice, really sturdy, really short though, but I think it's actually perfect for a little SMG like this. Not foldable like the real one, not removable. After you slide it in, it's really hard to slide it in because this comes detached in the box. It's really hard to take out. And on the top, we have a nice long Picatinny rail on which I have a front iron sight, included one, and included rear sight, which just look really cool. This is just how I have it looking all the time, just on my wall, because I think this looks best. But if you don't like the iron sights, it also comes with this weird little ACOG, which can open up. It's just a magnifier. It doesn't magnify crap. It's really freaking stupid and cheap. But if you think that looks good, put it on there, I guess. I really don't like the look of it, though. Moving on to the extra little things they threw in the box. They have a little target. You can put batteries in it, or you can just shoot it, and it kind of just screws back up. We have the battery, the charger for a battery, and then a bunch of ammo and shells. It actually came with more than that. I've lost most of them because, again, they're super tiny. And these are the mags. Comes with 2 of them. Both of them hold 12. They're really thick. I don't know why they're so girthy, but just goes in there pretty normal. Looks even cooler. Oh yeah, let's get on to the shooting. This thing does not shoot that hard, by the way. Probably like 60, 50 FPS. And it's raining outside, so I'm gonna have to do the shooting in here. And one more thing about the grip. That's where the battery goes. It's a normal thing. I don't really know the names of these. Like Deans, I don't know that kind of stuff. Just a normal thing. I've charged it once, and I've played with this thing a few times, and I haven't had to charge it yet. That was like months ago when I got this. So the life is pretty good. And all this other stuff that you see on the gun doesn't do anything. That's just cosmetic stuff. I don't know why there's like 1,500 switches on it. But yeah, pretty cool. Now we can get on to the shooting. Alright, we got the old setup here. I'm just gonna shoot, so you're not gonna really see the range. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. Little jam at the end. That was just holding down the trigger. Now we're gonna try to do semi-auto. You can kind of see thing is really cool. Also, the reloads do take a bit of time to get used to, because you kind of have to reach over and take it with your dominant hand, which is a little weird, but it's not that difficult. I think it's pretty cool. Now for my personal opinion on this. It's 60 bucks. Keep that in mind. Or no, it's 40 bucks. You can maybe find it on sale for 20, 30 bucks, something like that. I really like it. If you plan on using it for just plinking and just messing around with, it is a great option. It's pretty cheap for what it is, and the full auto works great. And like I said, I haven't actually found anyone else with the bolt issue, but you're really not going to want to use manual anyways. That's another thing. Whenever you flip it back to manual, it de-primes the spring in there. So that's pretty dope. Get it if you want. My opinion, I'd give this a 7 out of 10. The attachments are really freaking cool though. If you're into that kind of stuff, it's definitely a plus. I really like the suppressor, even though it doesn't do anything. The grip is pretty bad, I'd say. It could be much better. And the bolt is a big womp womp, if you ask me. But get it if you want to. I really would not recommend you use this outside. It does not work without the shells. You lose all the shells, which is kind of impossible. It comes with 80 shells and like 100 darts. Then you're out of luck and you can't even use this thing. Without the shells, it won't even function. Which is, it's a given with shell ejecting stuff, but it could be a pretty big con. But that is all the information I can give you. See you guys in the next one.